Hi everyone, it's Amber from Urban Amber Gardening. This time of year is a perfect time of year to get clearance out bulbs. Your spring bulbs like your daffodils, your tulips and crocuses are all being clearanced out, along with garlic from your local home improvement stores and your local nurseries. Today I'm going to show you how I am preparing the soil for planting garlic, and then we're going to go through those steps, what you can do to still have a successful fall bulb planting and get a great deal, 75% off. I can't beat that price. So what you want to do with your soil, the first thing is, for garlic or any other bulbs, you need about 4 inches of soil loosened up before you plant them. So you're going to get in there and you're going to work up the soil. Now, this isn't so bad because it's a raised bed. It doesn't really need a lot of loosening and aerating because it's already a really nice soil mixture in there. So the next thing I do is I make my trough. Now, this is just a little piece of my bed, an extra piece of this bed I have, and I just like it because it's easy to make a trough to plant in. So I just make my 1-inch trough like that, and you'll see the soil is nice and loose. It's coming up really beautifully. Once I have that 1-inch trough made for my garlic, I'm going to go ahead and add fertilizer. This is a total of 8 square feet. So I'm going to put in 1 cup of Epsoma fertilizer, and I would go all the way down that line like that, okay? And then I'm going to want to mix that in. Again, guys, I know it's organic, but please don't use your hands. Just use a stick, put gloves on. It is kind of windy out here, so be aware of that when you're putting fertilizer in your garden. If it's a little bit windy, you might want to wait till the wind dies down before you pour the dry Epsoma fertilizer in. Because even though it's organic, guys, you don't want to inhale that stuff in your lungs. One thing you want to do is try to really get, once it's mixed in, try to get the fertilizer nutrients kind of down lower in the ground. This will help the roots go down to reach the minerals. Once you have that done, take your bulb of garlic and you start breaking it up. Garlic needs to be spaced 6 inches apart. So then I simply get my tape measure out. Yes, I do. And I place my garlic in 1 inch down and 6 inches apart. Then I'm going to cover it with soil. On top of this soil, I'm going to go to the backyard. I'm going to grab a bunch of leaves. I'm going to put leaves on it. And then I'm going to top it off with this lightweight agriculture fabric, using the fabric staples around the bed to secure it so it keeps the leaves down, the mulch down on top of the garlic. You could also do this with your tulip bulbs, daffodil bulbs, and whatnot. It'll help them get a nice, great start for next spring.